Should you move out of your miserable hood? Because this is a question that people have been mulling over. And I can understand why that is. Because a lot of people will say home is where the heart is. But I'm going to keep it real with you. The hood will always and forever drag you down. Just think about it. If it was such an amazing place, why did so many people get trapped there? It's been generation after generation of mediocre living. And now they want you to participate in this bull? What kind of life is that? I feel like there's nothing in this world you can't achieve. All you need to do is put pressure and keep on pushing. And sometimes that requires you leaving home. Let me put it in perspective for you. If everyone you grew up with thinks the exact same way, how could you ever come up with a new idea if you keep dealing with the same loser mentality? You have to surround yourself with go-getters. You have to swim with the sharks. You are a big fish in a small pond. Just look at interviews of all your favorite artists, and you'll see a trend with all the ones that came from a small town. They first made a mental decision that they wanted to stand on top of their industry. Then they packed up the bag and flew the hell out. They didn't care whose couch or floor they had to sleep on. All they knew is that they were gonna go out and get it. And I'm not gonna say it's a cakewalk, because you will have obstacles and people in your way. And some of the worst people will be your family. They might tell you you're nothing and will never be nothing. But if you buy into that, you just let somebody kill your dream, simply because they let their dream die. Because you know that's what it's really about. When they were young, they had high aspirations. But as the years beat them down, they became depressed. And we all know that misery loves company. And they are more than willing to invite you over. And don't think that I'm only talking about the entertainment industry when it comes to moving. It also pertains to your love life. Because I've heard of people living in a town where everyone knows each other and everyone has dated each other. How can you be happy if you know all your cousins hooked up with your wife? That is some weird backwoods stuff that I would never want to be involved in. And I hope you don't either. Plus, when you move to a new city, you come in as the new person in town. And we know how much everyone loves dating the new person. You might actually discover that you're fine as hell. I once had a homegirl that was extremely lonely where she came from. She was an outsider because she was mixed. And the place she was living in was dominated by a certain group of people. She even started to think she was ugly. But when she got her fine butt to South Florida, her whole life was turned upside down. She had everyone trying to holler at her, from athletes to celebrities. And the crazy part about it, she was the hottest one in her school yearbook. But it wasn't the right spot for her. That might be the situation that you're in. Can you imagine you only love hip hop, but you're in a country music town? Every time you hit the club, you have to listen to Taylor Swift or Garth Brooks. That would be sad and heartbreaking. Also, if you stay in your hometown, you're betraying the world. Because we'll never get to see how great you could have been. You could have been the person that completely changed the world. You could have found a cure for an illness. Or become the greatest musician of our time. But now you work the opening shift at Arby's. And I'm not saying that it's impossible to make it in your hometown, because everyone has drive that can't be measured. And if you have the responsibility of taking care of somebody, and you can't leave them behind, that is completely understood. But if you have the opportunity and you're willing to roll the dice, fly your butt out and start winning. Keep pushing till you break the wall. And show no mercy when you come out here. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you never miss a video. And when you're done doing that, click on one of my videos that just popped up. And I'll see you on the next one.